Hey Becca, what are we learning today?
Today, we are taking the derivative of natural log. Consider the function natural log of x. F of x equals ln x, and we're asked to find the derivative of this function. The derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x, or x to the negative 1. If our function is natural log of u, where u is some additional function of x, when we take the derivative of this function, we get 1 over u, similar to 1 over x, but we have to multiply this quantity by the derivative of u with respect to x. I wrote the derivative formulas at the top of the screen so that we could use them for reference in the next few examples. First example, f of x equals natural log of 5x. 5x is what our u is because u is a function of x. So u equals 5x. Now when we take the derivative of this function, our solution is 1 over u times the derivative of u with respect to x. So u is 5x, so following the formula, 1 over 5x times the derivative of u with respect to x. U prime equals 5. So we have to multiply this term by 5. And if we reduce, our 5 cancels on the top and bottom, and we're left with just 1 over x as the derivative of natural log of 5x. Let's try a little bit more complicated of an example, natural log of x squared plus 2x minus 4. So since this term is inside our natural log, that becomes our u, x squared plus 2x minus 4. F prime of x is 1 over u times the derivative of u with respect to x, where u is this entire function, 1 over x squared plus 2x minus 4 times the derivative of u with respect to x. U prime is just, using the power rule, 2x plus 2. So that is what we are multiplying this term by. And our final answer, when we combine, is 2x plus 2 over x squared plus 2x minus 4. And that is the derivative of our function f of x. I'm going to take you through 2 more examples. Our first example here is 6 ln of 2x to the third. When we take the derivative of this function, we're focusing on this natural log part, but the 6 just gets carried down in the derivative because it's a constant. So we're going to multiply that by the derivative of natural log of 2x to the third. Since this is our u, since it's inside the natural log, we write 1 over u, 1 over 2x to the third, and then we have to multiply by the derivative of 2x to the third. U prime is just 6x squared, using the power rule. So we're going to multiply our whole thing by 6x squared. And if we reduce this a little bit before multiplying through, we have an x squared on top and an x to the third on the bottom. So 2 of the x's cancel and we're just left with 1 on the bottom. We have a 2 in the denominator, and we have a 6 in the numerator, which can be reduced to 3. And when we multiply through, the numerator is 6 times 1 times 3, which is 18. and the denominator is just x. So 18 over x is the derivative of our function with natural log. This last example has natural log inside of a natural log. Although it looks confusing, we can treat this the exact same way that we treated the last few problems, where the term that's inside of the natural log is our u. U equals natural log of x. So when we take the derivative, 1 over u times du dx, 1 over u is just 1 over natural log of x, since that's our u, and we have to multiply it by the derivative of this term. What's the derivative of natural log of x? If we look at the top of the screen, the derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. So that becomes our derivative term, so we multiply that times 1 over x, and when we combine, our solution is 1 over x ln x. And that is the derivative of natural log of x. I hope you liked my video today on derivatives of natural logs. If you found it helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I'm posting new videos every Monday and Thursday. See you next time!